What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the SONY MDR 1000X, probably one of the most feature-packed Bluetooth headphones that I've used to date. And I know a lot of you guys saw on my massive tech unboxing that I picked up an extra one of these guys to give away here on the channel. And if you want a chance at that, all you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and boom, you're entered. Doesn't hurt to leave a like as well, but let's talk about these headphones. First off, we've got to talk about the design. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the design of the 1000X. It's low profile and has a classy feel with its leather-like ear cups and its all black finish. Now in terms of storage, we've got a couple of options. These are a foldable pair of headphones, so you can fold them as normal, or if you'd like, you can lay them down completely flat, which is a nice way to save space if you're throwing them in something like a backpack. The overall frame of these headphones is pretty slim, especially in the headband area, and it is completely made out of plastic, but you don't walk away feeling like this is cheap. It still feels like a high quality product, and durability wise, it feels pretty solid. Sony can make some pretty out there looking headphones, but I feel like they hit the nail on the head in terms of a nice overall classy looking design here, which also hits all the check marks in terms of portability, durability, and overall size. The only thing I'd knock about these headphones in terms of their design are the ear cups not having a more comfortable cushion. Sony definitely has some way more comfortable headphones out there, like the 950 BTs or 950 N1s, or even the wireless hear-on headphones. Those are all extremely comfortable. This one's not so bad, but Sony's done better in the past. And let's talk about that sound quality. These sound amazing. The reason I often choose these over the QC35s lately is that it just sounds better. The 1000X does an amazing job delivering impressive punchy bass without messing up the sound quality. It has great clarity and a nice dynamic range, which allows it to work well with a lot of genres of music. I think you've got to be really critical to find issues with the sound of the 1000X. I think anybody who tries it out will walk away with a really good impression of these. Great sound and some awesome noise canceling usually leads to a pretty good experience. And speaking of noise canceling, that's one of the many features that makes this guy great for travelers, commuters, or anyone just looking to block out their outside sounds. And I've compared this to some of the best, like the Bose QC35s, the Sennheiser PXC 550s, and it is still on top. And when you've got these on, it really helps to tune out everything around you, so it's great if you really want to focus on your music, or maybe just have a smooth commute. And as I said before, this thing is feature packed, so noise canceling aside, it still has a ton of features. And first up, we've got NFC. So if you have an NFC enabled device, when you want to initially pair these headphones, all you gotta do is tap it to the device, and boom, you're good to go. And I like that because it just takes the hassle out of having to hold the power button for a bunch of seconds and then find it in your settings app. It's a lot easier with NFC, and I'm glad we have it here. Now we've also got this very interesting feature called ambient sound. Now when you turn this on, the normal mode will allow you to hear things that are going on around you while still having on the headphones and listening to music. And there's also a second ambient mode called ambient voice. Now this is the feature that I use the most. This feature lets only voices come in when you're listening to your music, so all other ambient sounds are pretty much canceled. I personally like this feature because when I'm home, I like to listen to my headphones a lot, and when Ari's trying to get my attention, I don't have to completely shut her out. I'm still able to hear her, and that saves me a lot of trouble. Now let's say you're not using one of the ambient features, but you still want to know what's going on around you. Instead of having to take off your headphones, all you have to do is cup the right ear cup, and it brings everything that you're listening to down to a mute. So with that, you're able to know what's going on without having to take off your headphones, which is a very nice touch. And since these are a pair of Bluetooth wireless headphones, you'd expect to see some audio control somewhere on the ear cups, but instead we have no physical buttons, but we do have gesture controls all built into the right ear cup. So if you want to skip forward a track or maybe go back, all you have to do is swipe right or left, and if you want to control your volume, swipe up or down, and boom, you have access to all those controls, and of course you even have access to play and pause by double tapping the ear cup. Now I personally like having gesture controls instead of physical buttons because some Bluetooth headphones tend to suffer from having way too many buttons, and you kind of lose track of where the buttons are. You have to hunt them down. With this, everyone knows where the right ear cup is and they have access to their controls. And we're able to have the awesome noise canceling and ambient sound features because of the mics that are built into the top of the left and right ear cup. And with these, it's able to take in the sounds that are going on around you and bring them into the headphones when you're using the ambient sound feature, and it's able to tell the headphones exactly what to cancel out when you're using noise canceling. And Sony's even implemented a crazy noise canceling optimizer feature, which you can access by holding the noise canceling button. And what this does is it scans your head for glasses, hair, your head shape, all kinds of information and the stuff going on around you, and it tailors the noise canceling experience to fit whatever it scans, which is just nuts. This thing also packs a pretty standard 20 hours of battery life, but with that, you definitely won't be running to charge this after a couple of listening sessions, and if your battery does happen to die, you can still use the wired cable that it comes with to continue your listening. Now overall, I think these are an amazing pair of headphones, but what is probably the biggest flaw here is the price tag. These used to retail for about $400, which is expensive, but now you can find them for around $350, which is the same price as the Bose QC35. So if you're trying to decide between the two, this one's a clear winner, but it's still a lot of money. But I guess that's the price you pay for great sound, features, noise canceling, a good design. You really can't complain here. You're getting a high quality pair of headphones here. Definitely one of my favorites for sure, but it is expensive, but I do think that it's absolutely worth it and definitely worth the investment. Luckily enough for one of you guys, you don't have to pick one up. You're gonna be able to win one here, so be sure to enter the giveaway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're on the fence about these, hopefully this helps you out. If it did, be the cool guy or girl that gives it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.
If you're looking for the best Bluetooth wireless headphones today, then you need to take a serious look at the SONY MDR 1000X. These headphones are Sony's latest top-of-the-line headphones and are becoming an increasingly popular competitor to the Bose QC35 and Sennheiser PXC550. Find out how the MDR 1000X stacks up in my honest, in-depth review without any of the hype. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up guys? ODI Productions here from recordingnow.com, your #1 source for high quality headphone and audio gear reviews. After much demand, I finally decided to pick up a pair of Sony's new MDR 1000X to see what the hype was all about. I've heard nothing but praise for these headphones, so I came in with high expectations. Without spoiling too much, the MDR 1000X does not disappoint. Currently retailing at around $400, the MDR 1000X competes directly with fellow premium Bluetooth headphones such as the venerable Bose QC35 and Sennheiser PXC550, which both were released before the Sonys. Perhaps Sony was waiting to see what the competition would put out before going for the killing blow, but we'll find out throughout this video. Top-of-the-line Bluetooth headphones of today boast quite the price tag, but they come with all the bells and whistles for enjoying high-quality sound well into the future. And if you ask me, quality headphones are a relatively affordable way to experience quality music and sound without having to buy an expensive speaker system or home stereo, for instance. With that said, let's take a deeper look at the MDR 1000X by category. When it comes to features, the MDR 1000X has got it all. It has the latest aptX Bluetooth capability for highest quality wireless streaming. Battery life is advertised at a whopping 20 hours in wireless mode, which is excellent as well. From my experience, the headphones connect flawlessly with both my iPhone and MacBook Pro. Pairing happens in a cinch, and once initially paired, the headphones pair up automatically when you turn them on. From my experience, there is no audible delay when using the headphones with my computer, which is awesome. The headphones also have a built-in mic for high-quality wireless phone calls. Like the PXC550 and Parrot Zeeks, the Sonys include touch controls on the right ear cup to control your music. By tapping or swiping your fingers, you can pause your music, skip to the next track, increase or decrease volume levels, and more. One very cool feature that sets the MDR 1000X apart is the ability to hear your surroundings with one simple motion. If you cup the right ear cup with your palm, the music tunes out and all of a sudden your outside environment plays through the ear cups. It sounds kinda crazy at first, but basically it's as if a microphone amplifies your outside surroundings. When you speak, you can hear your own voice amplified in full detail, which is really trippy and fun to play around with. I must say that I love the flawless execution of this feature and the convenience of being able to hear your surroundings by simply cupping the ear cup. But easily my favorite feature of these headphones is the active noise cancelling, which is extremely effective without giving the strange pressure sensation like the QC35s. The noise cancelling really reduces the outside world to a whisper, allowing you to listen to your music uninterrupted. Almost equally important is the ability to turn noise cancelling off, unlike the Bose QC35. Furthermore, the Sonys have an ambient sound feature which allows varying levels of outside noise mixed in with the music. Last but not least, if you missed my unboxing video, the Sonys come with a beautiful two-tone hardshell case that looks and feels fit for a $400 headphone, along with a thick wired cable matching the headphone color and an airplane adapter for frequent flyers. Moving on to style, I don't think it's any secret that the MDR 1000X is quite a handsome headphone. Opting for this gorgeous beige gray colorway, you can really see how Sony blended various premium materials together, such as textured soft touch leather, shiny satin finished plastic, and a brushed metal headband. The fusion of these materials is done quite tastefully and looks ultra premium in comparison to other headphones. If I had one minor gripe with the styling, it's that the ear cups are quite large and can stick out a bit when worn. Sony's smooth styling does help to mitigate the bulkiness of the ear cups. These headphones are also currently available in an all black colorway for those who prefer a more subtle look as well. Now for the category of comfort, which is an underrated category in my opinion. I believe the best headphone is the one you're willing to wear for hours each day. If they aren't comfy, then you'll resort to using earbuds or laptop speakers. As for the Sony MDR 1000X, they are a comfortable headphone period, and I have no trouble wearing them for hours at a time. Now, it's important for me to mention that they are technically heavier and bulkier than both the QC35 and PXC550, which I would rate both as slightly more comfortable. If I had to pick one category where the Sonys slightly falter, I would choose comfort, but only when compared to the competition. Alone, these headphones are more than comfortable enough for hours of daily usage. Build quality on the Sonys is apparent the moment you pick these headphones up from the case. They are larger and slightly heavier than the competition and just feel very solid to the touch. The materials are all premium with very quality soft touch leather draped around the ear cups and a strong metal headband up top. There is some plastic covering the external side of the hinges and headband, but I feel this is more for show as metal is reinforced beneath. Last but not least, these do come with a full 1-year warranty for extra peace of mind from any product defects. Finally, we arrive at the much anticipated category of sound quality. Sony is no stranger to professional audio, as they have quite a decent history in professional recording studios with their MDR 7506 headphones and boutique microphones like the C800G, which retails for over $10,000. When it comes to the MDR 1000X, Sony did not pull any punches when tuning these headphones. From my initial listening, I was immediately impressed by the clarity and separation of these headphones. All the instruments and vocals are crisp and easily distinguishable from one another. You can really hear your music in layers, pinpointing each sound effortlessly. The bass is extremely fun in these headphones and is full and punchy and powerful. I never felt that the bass was lacking, which just made listening to modern music that much more exciting. Sony does have experience making bassy headphones such as the XB line, so I'm glad that that translated into the low end of these headphones. It's really hard to criticize the sound quality of the Sonys, but if I had to make a complaint, it's that the ultra detail of the high end can be quite sharp and fatiguing at times when listening at louder volumes. Of course, this depends on the song and level of volume, as the headphones aren't as fatiguing at casual listening volumes. Overall, the MDR 1000X is a joy to listen to. They sound extremely musical and exciting for pretty much any genre you throw at it. Bottom line, the Sony MDR 1000X has very few flaws, if any at all. From the premium look and feel to the superb sound quality, Sony did not pull any punches when developing the MDR 1000X, and it's clear that they designed these headphones to surpass any of the competition which came before it. If you're the type of person who has to have the absolute best, then I suggest you click the link in the description and order these right now. I'm not kidding. Very few headphones can justify a $400 price tag, but I would buy the MDR 1000X again in a heartbeat. Once again, if you're ready to experience Sony's MDR 1000X, click the link in the description to purchase your pair for the lowest price available today. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support really helps the channel out and allows me to keep making more videos and reviews just like this video. Last but not least, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter for all the latest updates. My username for all three is @ODI_productions. Instagram and Snapchat sees it first, and it's the only way to make sure you won't miss a single video. Also, I will be doing giveaways on this channel regularly from now on, which I will always announce via Instagram first. Peace out, and thank you for watching this video.